When Officer Mendoza fired the third and fatal shot, he knew the 12-year-old, 5-foot-tall, 111-pound Thomas Siderio no longer had a gun.
Shot him in cold blood. He shot him right over top of him.
That's an execution. That's a murder.
Disturbing details revealed about the killing of a 12-year-old boy. Now a former officer is charged with murder after a deadly shooting of Thomas Siderio, and his family says it never should have happened. This is Eyewitness News at 6, and we are streaming live on CBS News Philly. Good evening, everyone. I'm Yuki Washington.
I'm Jessica Cartalia. We begin with these new developments and accusations against a former officer of the Philadelphia Police Department. Edsaul Mendoza is facing the following charges: murder in the first degree, murder in the third degree, voluntary manslaughter, and possession of an instrument of crime with intent.
Joe Holden and Matt Petrillo are leading our coverage tonight. Joe is breaking down what we learned today from the district attorney. Matt Petrillo has been talking with Thomas Siderio's family.
And Joe, let's start with you. A lot of disturbing accusations about what happened.
Jessica and Yuki, good evening to you. Disturbing, of course, the district attorney calling them alarming, and this is that grand jury presentment that drops a first and a third degree murder charge. Most of the critical evidence captured by surveillance cameras. March 1st, 18th and Barbara in South Philadelphia. TJ Siderio and another teen are on their bikes. 4 undercover officers are also there in an unmarked car. They're investigating a gun case stemming from videos on social media. Information shows they advance on Siderio and his friend because they biked against traffic.
This is the kind of encounter that could cause someone on the street to believe that the people who are pulling up are not police at all, to believe that the people who are pulling up in a climate that is obviously rife with gun violence are pulling up to do them harm.
Prosecutors say it's likely Siderio shot into the car, with glass smashing into the face of one of the 4 undercover officers. 3 officers, including ex-cop Edsaul Mendoza, get out. Mendoza, it's alleged, takes off after a fleeing Siderio. A grand jury presentment alleges he shoots his weapon 3 times in Siderio's direction. The third shot was the lethal strike. Numerous angles of video indicate Siderio had tossed his weapon away 40 feet prior to where he was shot. Video obtained by CBS 3 in March reveals what's contained in court papers, with Mendoza saying he threw it, the "it" referring to the gun, around there.
Where's the gun? You threw it around there.
Of those alleged actions by Mendoza, District Attorney Larry Krasner says they amount to a charge of first-degree murder.
There's very strong case law that when you point a firearm and fire it at a vital organ of the body, such as the upper back, the spine, or some other organ, that is sufficient evidence to establish the elements of first-degree murder.
The Fraternal Order of Police released a brief statement. I will read it, quoting the accused officer: "Like every other citizen, is entitled to due process, and we are confident that our judicial system will protect this officer's constitutional right to a fair trial." I did reach out to the lawyer for the ex-officer, Fortunato Perry. He tells me he has no comment on the case. We're live in Center City. Joe Holden, CBS 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, Joe, thank you.